Hey guys, thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. Y'all bear with me, child. I'm like super duper busy. I'm trying to do too many things at one time. Y'all bear with me. All right. I had to push my live back just a little bit because I had to handle a phone call. Jesus, it's never ending. But thank y'all for being here nevertheless. Let's go ahead and get into this tea. Please excuse me not being on camera, you guys. Ooh, whoa. I'm trying to multitask, okay? I'm trying to multitask. I got a lot of stuff going on today. All right, but let's get into it. This is a quick pop in with this news I hope you guys can use. Of course, everything said in the video is alleged and in my opinion and is used for face and entertainment. Thank you to my top flights for being in the building. Let's get into it. So this crazy lady right here has been sentenced for she fraudulently got out some life insurance policies on her husband, and then she's found guilty of unaliving him with a lethal dose of a phenolin-laced drink. Okay, why she's sitting here looking all surprised when they read off that she's guilty is crazy. But she's sentenced today. This is like really hot news. I've been scrolling everywhere and this has been popping up. But it said that let me put my trigger up as we're talking about this. This is for learning, teaching, YouTube. Okay, we have to tell them that because child, they be like, what is this? Said that she poisoned him with 5 times the lethal dose. A Utah mom found guilty of unaliving her husband with phenolin-laced drink. Prosecutors say that she took out multiple life insurance policies. Like, that's always a red flag, right? When you take out multiple life insurance policies on a person, of course, they're going to do all types of investigating, especially when said person passes away and you hurry up and go down there. So, can I get my money today? Yeah, they're going to be like, yeah, so this looks a little sus. And that's how your ass get caught. But let's go ahead and get into the jury being read. Let's go ahead and get into it.
Counsel, Ms. Richards, please stand. Count 1, aggravated murder. We, the jury, unanimously find that the defendant, Corey Richens, is guilty of aggravated murder. We, the jury, unanimously agree that the prosecution has proved the following circumstance or circumstances regarding count 1 beyond a reasonable doubt. The homicide was committed for pecuniary gain, and the homicide was committed by means of the administration of any substance administered in a lethal amount, dosage, or quantity. Count 2, attempted aggravated murder. We, the jury, unanimously find that the defendant, Corey Richens, is guilty of attempted aggravated murder. We, the jury, unanimously agree the prosecution has proved the following circumstance or circumstances regarding count 2 beyond a reasonable doubt. The attempted homicide was committed for pecuniary gain. Count 3, insurance fraud. We, the jury, unanimously find that the defendant, Corey Richens, is guilty of insurance fraud. Count 4, insurance fraud. We, the jury, unanimously find that the defendant, Corey Richens, is guilty of insurance fraud. Count 5, forgery. We, the jury, unanimously find that the defendant, Corey Richens, is guilty of forgery. It's signed by the foreperson. Please have a seat. Counsel.
Psycho, okay? Psycho. How do you give somebody a drink knowing that it's going to take their life? I hear she was pulling up stuff on the computer. I don't know why people don't think investigators are going to take your computer and your devices and go through them. That's how they link you to certain crimes, because people be so stupid looking up how to do this and how to do that. Now, a Utah jury found 35-year-old Corey Richens guilty of unaliving her husband, Eric Richens, after prosecutors say that she laced his drink with a fatal dose of phenolin. Now, according to court testimony, Eric Richens passed away March of 2022 at the couple's home near Park City after consuming a Moscow Mule that allegedly contained 5 times the lethal amount of phenolin. Child. Now, investigators later determined that his unaliving was not accidental, leading to a deeper investigation into Corey. I don't know if most people don't understand, because I watch a lot of crime shows. They always look at the spouse or the next, like the person who they're dating or the spouse, if something happens to said person, as their person who they may have done it, person of interest, rather, let's say it that way. Prosecutors revealed that Corey Richards had taken out multiple life insurance policies on her husband, reportedly totaling millions without his knowledge. It says that they also presented evidence claiming that she had attempted to poison him on at least 2 prior occasions before his unaliving. So she was really trying to get rid of him to get this money. Said that in the weeks leading up to the incident, that Eric was reportedly considering divorce and had removed Corey from his will and insurance policies, which prosecutors argued added motive to the case. Now, after a 3-week trial in Summit County, the jury convicted Corey Richards on all charges, including aggravated unaliving and attempted aggravated unaliving. Now, she is scheduled to be sentenced on May 13th and faces a maximum penalty of life in prison. So let that be a lesson to somebody. If you are not happy in a situation, just leave. You don't have to do all this crazy for my man first 48 bullshit, because baby, they are giving out football numbers to people who are on that type of time. And the way technology is nowadays, you ain't getting away with shit. Just understand that. You will not get away with it. You might get away with it for a while, but they will spin the block on you. I've seen people 20 years down the road, and police come knock on their door saying, hey, we have evidence that you're linked to such and such crime. Put your hands behind your back. You done moved on with your life. You probably remarried, got kids, doing you, working, and here they come. Okay, you still have to be held accountable for said crime. So it's just easier to leave if you're not in a happy situation. You got to be putting stuff in nobody's drink or unaliving them or no crazy shit like that. Just leave. This lady here, she was doing the fucking most, and still didn't get none of the money. Just dumb. Let's move along, honey. Boosie is going off, honey. Boosie is going off because one of his stalkers called Child Protective Services on him, and he solicited his fans to help him find out who this person was, right? Let's get into this, child, because Boosie was going off. Now, they did locate this crazy woman, and they done posted her pictures and stuff, so I'm gonna put it up as well, because it is news, child. So shout out to Live Bites. Now, Boosie says CPS pulled up to his and Rajel's house after someone called on them, and now he's asking fans to help find the caller. Ooh, now y'all know Boosie ain't out here mistreating his daughter. He got a cute little baby. He has I think the baby's like barely a year old, but some obsessive, crazy, stalking fan called CPS and had him going to Boosie's house like they were trying to take his child away, and he is pissed. Let's get into it.
This number keep calling Child Protective Services on me. So I'm trying to get to the bottom of this, find out who this is. Child Protective came to me and Rajel's house. I'm trying to find out who this is ASAP, so you can, if you know this number in your phone, I got $1,000 for you. This number keep calling
crazy, just some random lady. Okay, so he posts the number here. Of course, he blocked it out because he didn't want the lady to be hella harassed. But so this appears to be a valid Verizon phone. So people will be like, $1,000, I'm about to get this money. So a lot of his fans jumped in to help find out who this person was, and they've located who this person is. So let's go ahead and get into it, because he found his stalker, y'all. It's I keep telling y'all, some crazy people out there who don't have nothing to do but sit on the internet all day, trolling, stalking, committing crimes, cyber bullying, cyber stalking, just doing crazy shit, fraud, all types of stuff. So Boosie goes off after finding alleged stalker who he says called CPS on him and his fiance. He says, I found the stalker who called Child Protective Services on me and Rajel. This is the woman down here with a bear. She look crazy. She looks like there's no chairs on the fucking table and the elevator is stuck in the damn basement. But let's go ahead and get into this, because he is mad.
I found her already. Tied it to a cash app in her face. You're done. You're done. And she's a Boosie stalker. I'm all over her page. She's a Boosie stalker. This is what people do. You crazy bitch. I found her already. Tied it to a cash app in her face.
Okay, this is her. Says, I'm on your ass, you ugly biatch. That's what Boosie said. Says my husband, Torrance Ivy Hatch Jr. bought this to MF. I don't know. So it looks like that's a caption maybe that she put, but this is the woman. This is the woman who was hiding and messing with Boosie. Just stalking him on every platform, and they found out who she was. Okay. Yeah. This is her. She looked crazy. She looks crazy. Something, you can look at her eyes and tell that something is not connecting with her ass. Okay. Well, they found out who she was. Stalking Boosie. Okay. Your Princess Yolanda Hatch. Princess. Oh, okay. Yolanda Hatch is obviously her name. Okay. But that is her. So he found the person who kept having CPS coming to his house and harassing him and just, online doing crazy shit. He found out who she was. So you can be found out, honey. You can be found out. What do y'all think about that? Damn, lady. Should have left Boosie alone. All right, moving right along. Boosie is that Karlissa Shields? Like, ooh, y'all crazy. I don't want no parts of that. I don't want no parts. All right, let's get into the next topic. Lord have mercy. Child. All right. Stalkers, child. Stalkers. Shout out to No Chaser TV on this one. Dr. Eugene from Married to Medicine commented on the comments made by Dr. Heavenly at the reunion while in a heated exchange with Toya. Said that Toya also stepped in the lounge. Child, they are going back and forth. So Toya and Dr. Eugene slammed Dr. Heavenly's comments as false. I said, child, let's get into it. All right, so Dr. Eugene Harris, this is him here. He says, I usually don't get on these platforms and say anything, but I have never been fired. LOL. You guys remember, if you guys watched this morning's Car Chronicles, I showed you guys the video at the reunion where Heavenly said on the reunion that she knows why Dr. Eugene was fired. He said he ain't never been fired. He says, I think some people on the show just like to say things to get a rise out of the audience. This person, Crystal Punch, says that not Eugene got fired from the hospital. That's T. Then Toya came back and said that was a complete lie. My husband is highly respected in the medical community. Okay.
Paula from Clearwater, Florida said, Toya, you said some women love watching you and Eugene argue while misrepresenting their own relationships.
Oh. I just think that it is very easy for certain ladies to deflect. You haven't seen any cheating in my relationship. My husband's not telling me he doesn't trust me with my son. So let's stop with the shenanigans.
What is she talking about?
I think everyone on this stage should honestly stay out of my relationship.
If you wouldn't put it out there, we wouldn't have
unless
anything
we
to
want
say.
Toya to really tell.
Go ahead. Please open the book, please, for everyone. Open the book. Because there's a book that hasn't been opened on her relationship as well.
Really? Well, let's talk about it. Because I had a whole next door neighbor that told me about your husband.
I had a whole
and the
person
things that
tell
he
me
did.
about your husband and what he does as well in the hospital and why he was
I
fired.
beg to differ.
So y'all heard it there. So Heavenly has insinuated that Dr. Eugene be doing something other than his job, which is why she alleges that he got fired. He has denied that, and so did Toya. She says he's very respected in the medical community. Not sure why Heavenly like to make up lies about people. She can be sued for defamation, and that's not a good look for her if she's running for some type of city council or whatever the hell she's running for, district, whatever. But that's always her get back. She either does the yo mama joke or she'll make up something that's always a lie. I know somebody else to do that. Wanda, I'll go ahead and say the name, be making up shit about people because it sounds juicy, and whole time be lying, and it all be for clicks and views and clout. And that's exactly what Heavenly was caught doing here. And I would not be surprised because Dr. Eugene is a doctor. You are fucking with his reputation. It would not surprise me if he sued the fuck out of you for doing that on national television. If you don't have no more comebacks, if you had some things going on in your marriage, maybe work on that, but you don't have to lie on someone else in terms of saying that they have things going on that they do not, because then that can make his business not be as successful as it should be. You are a dentist. You should get it, Heavenly. Suppose somebody went out lying on you and you lost clients and you couldn't pay your bills because, people no longer wanted to patronize your business over a lie. You will be wanting to sue as well. I just don't understand that. What do you guys think? But shout out to Dr. Eugene for speaking up, because we never see him on social media like doing any post about anything. He's usually just focused on work, family, etc. We don't see him making posts, but I get it when somebody make up a lie about you. You got to come forward and say, we're not about to let you just say that and just, think you're going to get away with putting something false out like that about me, in terms of saying that I'm maybe sleeping with people at work or doing something inappropriate or whatever the case may be that will cause him to get fired, when that's not the truth. So shout out to him for speaking up and, protecting his good name out here in these streets. Okay. Damn, that's crazy, ain't it? Thanks for being here, Justin T, please. All right, so let's move on. Let's get into this Chrisean Rock news. Child, she's doing what she always do. She has another boyfriend. Now, I ain't heard her announce that her baby was going to therapy, but she does have a new boyfriend. Now, just last week, you were with what's the boy name? Bino or something like that. The guy Bino that allegedly went out here and rented her an expensive car for her birthday. We ain't heard no more about that. But I said that Chrisean Rock might have found her Russell Wilson. I really doubt that. Okay. Always men before her kids. This is what it gives. Always men before her kids. And you guys saw this morning where we showed you guys what she was saying, that her son does not have a disability, that he will develop in his own time. He's moving at his own pace. No, dear. He's moving at a paused pace because he's not doing anything really but just pulling up on the side of a playpen. Okay, again, he should not be at 2 years old standing up in a walker for hours all day. He should not be still pushed around in a fucking stroller. He is 2 years old. You should not be still carrying him. So the sooner that you be honest with yourself about the condition, then the sooner that you can be a great mother. And you can say, anybody can say what they want to say. I'm not attacking her child, but I am attacking her motherhood because she just doesn't give a fuck. She cares about men versus the rehabilitation of her child. So let's get into this. Shout out to J Views Daily. Somebody
Don't that look like these? Look like a hijab? Yeah, this ain't happening. I'm only running because I don't want it to fall off while I'm running. See, it falls off. You see how to Snapchat? Hey, look, y'all, I'm about to go. We about to go run.
So where's the baby while you running? The baby, who's watching the baby? Is he just sitting in the car by himself while you go jog and train for this fight that's coming up? She cares more about the fight, training for this fight, hours and hours during the day, and now this new boyfriend. Something else, one more thing to take her attention away from her child. Okay, so yeah, Chrisean. Now let's get into Karlissa, which is Blueface's mother. She is still going in on Chrisean Rock in terms of this whole denying that Junior has a disability. Let's go ahead and get into that. Karlissa, honey, Blueface's mother says the doctors told Chrisean while she was pregnant that her son would have disabilities. So it sounds like she may have known this before she gave birth. Let's get into what Karlissa had to say. She said John didn't even know that she was keeping her baby all the way to the 5th month. Said that she says that she was aborting. Now, I showed y'all the video the other day, so she's not lying about that. Chrisean asked for another glass of Hennessy, and somebody told her no. So she then responded by saying, I don't give a F because I'm aborting him anyway. So she didn't really care. She was drinking, knowing that this baby was in her stomach and didn't give a damn. That's all on video, and I showed it. So she can't be lying here because I actually heard it. So she says, please stop acting dumb. Says when them doctors told her about them disabilities, she was 5 months pregnant. She said that when they give you an amniocentesis, I can't say it, during your pregnancy, that late, she said that they definitely fill you in with any disabilities or details. Okay. She says that no one is to blame but the mother who chose to ignore me during that pregnancy and her slow ass fans who convinced her that I was hating. She says that all that can be done is the best for him, and that's what y'all should be promoting. I get that. So all the way into 5 months. She goes on to say that there's nothing wrong with a disability. Your love for him should overshadow the title, and the efforts of faith should be evident to help another mother accept the process of faith. Stop listening to these crazy ass people. She says, when Jonathan, which is Blueface, was told that he could play sports, She says, when Jonathan was told he could play sports no more because of an injury, we continue to play in faith. That doesn't make sense. But says that we didn't miss one appointment of physical therapy 3 times a week. She says faith without works is dead. So she's coming off on Chrisean. This is what Chrisean says earlier. I played it for you guys, but for those of you that did not get to see the video, this is Chrisean speaking on the disability of her son.
And if it's anything I could do to help, I'm here. The part that really messed with me is that Blueface doesn't seem active in the child's life because of his disability. Hold on. I feel like that's what triggered me, and my anger overpowered my message. I didn't get to deliver any way, shape, or right, and I apologize to you. That it didn't deserve my words, and the grace you showed me spoke volume to the season of your life. You're in the right now, and I'm here to support and congratulate you overly. So I said my son does not have a disability. He is developing at his own pace and hitting his milestones in his own timing. Every child is different, and I'm confident in his growth. If I said it, he had a disability, then he. Right, but it's like, don't tell me. I ain't say none of that. I ain't say none of that. Watch your mouth. Like, say if someone, a doctor, anybody speak against your kid or yourself, then you should not accept it, bro. Yeah. Anybody, if they're guessing or whatever. He said,
again, the first step to rehabilitating your son, sis, and I said it this morning, is accountability. Accepting the fact that you did fuck up while you was carrying him. Now, what's the next step? He's here now. If you were going to abort him, then, I mean, and I told you guys, I'm for abortion if that's something that you feel you need to do. If you don't want to be a mother again, if somebody R-word you or grape is what YouTube asks us to say. If someone grape you, and of course, I don't think you would want to keep a baby in that particular circumstance, because looking at that child is a constant reminder of something that happened to you. But at the end of the day, if you knew that this child had multiple disabilities upon the doctors telling you, that probably would have been another reason for you probably not to bring that child into this world. If you knew that you were not going to be open to taking this child to all of these appointments that he would have to go to as far as rehabilitation, surgeries, or whatever the case may be. It's like she's not up for accepting that she ruined him, and it's going to take a lot of work for him. Again, I told you guys he does have club feet. He does still have another surgery that he has to have on his groin. He does need some type of speech therapy because he's not forming words. He's probably going to need a feeding tube because he's not eating solid foods. I've seen videos of her sitting at restaurants eating huge plates of food and not even feeding him. He's sitting there with a bottle. He's 2. He's 2. How you sitting there eating crab legs and lobster and shrimp and macaroni and cheese and rice and gravy, and you gonna pass him a damn bottle at 2 years old? Girl. But anywho, let me know what y'all think. I ain't about to talk about her no more because, child, she irritates my soul. Okay, and a lot of it does have to do with her fans who hype her up and make her think that she's not doing anything wrong because she's a celebrity. And it's just, if it was anybody in the hood, you guys would be calling CPS every damn day. But because it's Chrisean Rock and she's a celebrity and y'all just love her down, honey, she just gets away with so much. But yeah, it's sad. My prayers are for the child. My prayers is for Junior. All right, moving along. Let's get into this update with Dwight Howard and Amy, child. This dysfunctional mess. This lavender marriage, this damn lavender marriage with all this purple up here. It screams lavender marriage, right? But Amy Luciani, honey, has been served with divorce papers just days after Dwight Howard filed for divorce. Now, she says that he ran to the courthouse to beat her filing. She was already going to file, but he beat her to it. So it looks like she was served first. There is no prenuptial agreement between the two of them, so she could be going for some money. Okay, who knows? But let's get into it. Amy Luciani has officially been served in her ongoing divorce from former NBA star Dwight Howard just days after he filed to end their marriage. Now, according to court documents obtained by U.S. Weekly, shout out to them as well as the girls in fighting, Luciani, which is Amy, whose real name is Amber Howard, was served divorce papers on March the 12th at a residence in Georgia. Now, process server delivered the documents in person after Howard raised concerns to the court about potential difficulties locating her. Now, in his filing, Howard claims that Luciani was very mobile until the day and said that her permanent address was unknown, prompting him to request a specific process server. He also alleges that she is unemployed and suggested that she might attempt to evade service, adding another layer of tension to an already messy split. Child. Well, she ain't gonna be working on 9 to 5 if Dwight Howard is her husband, I wouldn't think. But despite those concerns, Luciani was successfully served. She reportedly confirmed her identity and told the process server that she was alone at the residence at the time. So it sounds like she may have moved out and got her own place. Great idea. That's what we've been talking about because he is crazy. It says that the latest filings mark the third attempt by the estranged couple to end their marriage, which began around January of 2025. Now, both previously filed for divorce in mid-2025, but those cases were ultimately dismissed. They should have kept the divorce on the books. Sorry. For all of this to turn out the way that it did, you saw 3 months into this marriage that he was a fuck nigga, that he was out here for the streets, and you stayed, you protected him, then you popped back out months later with all these damn bags of cocaine trying to expose him, talking about the CPS and came and picked up the kids because of shit he was doing, crying, talking about he was probing his kids to lie on you to set you up, and it's all because you chose to stay in a situation that you could have avoided by going back. Even after you were live telling women that they need to learn to submit to someone like him, who would want to submit to Dwight Howard? It's the whole video of this girl like literally using his toothbrush. He's standing behind her. She's brushing her teeth with his toothbrush. I said, yeah, I already know you batshit crazy when I saw that. That's the nastiest shit ever. But what do y'all think about that? This does not surprise me. I'm kind of happy. And I don't like to see people get divorced, okay? Because I'm all for black love, just any love. But in this case, I am happy that the two of them are going their separate ways because you never should have been married in the first damn place. I feel like you were married for the wrong reasons anyway. Amy, you were married to him. He chose you to be his beard and to cover up what's really going on with him. Dwight Howard, you used Amy. And Amy, you were looking for a come up. You were looking to live in a 35,000 square foot home, drive nice luxury cars, and be around NBA players and be known as an NBA wife. Dwight Howard had his own reasons for choosing you, and you had your reasons for choosing him, and they were all the wrong reasons. And that's all I got. Thank you guys for joining this pop in, honey. I will be back later for another video for you. Put in the chat and let me know what you guys think about the topics that we discussed. Let me know what y'all think about the verdict being read for Corey Richens with her crazy ass. Okay, stand up there looking surprised that she was found guilty. Let me know what y'all think about Boosie finding his stalker who called CPS on him to try to get his child taken away for whatever reason. We still don't know. Let me know what y'all think about Dr. Eugene clapping back at Heavenly for lying on him, as well as Karlissa, which is Blueface's mom, calling out Chrisean Rock for lying and not acknowledging that her son does have a disability, as well as Dwight Howard and Amy's divorce. Y'all let me know what y'all think about all of those topics. I will see you guys later. Thank you to my top flight mods, Stephanie Thomas, Rose Armstead, and True TV Podcast, as well as all of the content curators in my chat, as well as all of my Caramellians. Please check out Rails World, our other channel. Please subscribe to the channel. Please like this video, and please hit that notification bell so that you guys will know when we go live. All right. Until the next video. Bye. Let's go.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. Build a scene slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why I say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you'll find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Even when you feel low.